Story time on how I snuck backstage at Summer Smash and got lucky to wear my brand. Alright, I am at the airport, so if the audio's kind of ass, it's whatever. So originally, I was in the mosh pit inside of the tent or one of the front lines. I guess one of the artists up on stage had recognized my brand from a piece that I was wearing, which was pretty fortunate. So I ended up getting pulled out of the crowd and ended up going up on stage and getting the backstage pass. Now, the reason that I say snuck backstage will come later on in the story. Now, while I was in the tent, I was able to stay in the tent for a while because, again, I had the newfound backstage pass. I was basically able to pass out my gear to a lot of different artists. Tezis got one that was on Sunday. Prada Bag Shawty got one. Molly Santana got one. I could continue to go on and on because I had a lot of gear on me at the time. But like I said, it was a pretty fortunate event. Now, getting into the snuck backstage part, this was when Lucky Set had first started. Now at Summer Smash, when there's like really big producers, not producers, but like artists going up on stage, like for instance Playboy Cardi or Lucky or Uzi, they get really strict about who they let up on the backstage, even if you have a backstage pass. So what happened with me was, even though I had a backstage pass, they weren't trying to let me up on stage. But I was telling myself I didn't just come this far just to come this far. I was getting up on stage no matter what. I ended up having to walk around like to the very back side of the back end stage, and I'm not gonna say who, but one of the workers was chill. Showed him my backstage pass, showed him I had a brand, and ended up letting me get up on the backstage where pretty much everybody was. Bro, it was Caleb Williams up on stage. I seen them dap each other up, everything. It was like crazy. I don't even know. So boom, after Lucky finishes his set, we end up walking back to his suite. I pretty much get in the suite, just dap him up. I'm like, yeah, this is my clothing brand. He fucks with it. He ends up throwing it on. I get a picture with him, and boom, it was pretty much up from there. It just kind of goes to show that you got to take a risk. You can't be scared to do what you got to do, and just keep on going, keep on trying.